Yo, what's up guys, it's Goblin here, welcome to this new episode. In today's video, I'm gonna be playing with the top 3 best Wizard evolution decks in Clash Royale. Clash Royale is gonna be giving away 4 evolutions during 4 weeks for free. The first evolution is already live, I already claimed it. I already had the Wizard, but for those who don't, in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing you guys 3 decks with the Evo Wizard. In my opinion, very accessible. For example, this first deck doesn't have a champion. We only have 1 legendary card. I feel like this Giant Miner deck in the current meta and just in general is a very strong deck right now. So I'm going to be playing 2 matches with each deck. In total, we're going to be playing 6 matches and let's see what we're going to be facing. So, okay, looking at the first guy's Tower Troop, it's probably going to be some kind of no-skill deck. When you see Royal Chef, 9 out of the 10 times, it's going to be either Pekka with Goblin Giant or it's going to be like a Sparky deck. But yeah, seeing the Bomber here, I think it's going to be Pekka. And looks like it is indeed going to be Pekka. So Pekka is an interesting matchup. I would say that we do have pretty decent answers against Pekka. The annoying thing about these type of matchups is most of the times the support troops and the triple spells they have. Like, even though we have guards, he should have like Rage plus Arrows plus Goblin Curse, which is then kind of gonna be, yeah, difficult for us to manage. So let's go with guards here. Let's go with the Prince towards the right side. Guards is also gonna distract the Mega Man on the left side lane or in the middle. So that is really good for us. And then I'm not sure if I'm gonna have enough elixir for a giant, but that will be really good. Getting a giant in front of the Prince here. He's also still gonna be forced to defend the Wizard on the left side if he doesn't want to take any damage. So this is looking good for us, guys. We are gonna probably have a pretty big counter push afterwards for him. But we have Phoenix, we have arrows, we have, I would say, pretty good answers yeah, against the counter push here. So let's actually go with a kind of early Phoenix here already to start DPSing down the Goblin Machine. Let's go with arrows here as well, trying to take care of both the Mega Man, the Bomber, and the Goblin Machine. And we do have Dagger Dashes, by the way. Dagger Dashes is an option for those who want to play with a different tower troop than a Princess Tower. It's not necessary, but in the current meta with all the bait spam type of decks, I noticed that Dagger Dashes in a deck like this is actually very helpful. So that is just my personal preference for this specific deck, but you guys can also use it with the normal Princess Tower without any problem at all. So, okay, looking very good, guys. We already managed to take his right side tower. His left side tower is down to 1940 HP. We do need to be careful because in double elixir, deck like his deck does get, yeah, I would say quite stronger. So we need to be very careful here, but let's see what happens, guys. Okay, let's go with, I think first with a Phoenix. I want to make sure that we wait a little bit by not going with guards quite yet. Let's go with guards right now. Last second here on top of the Bomber. Let's go with a giant here to distract everything. And let's go with a miner directly to the tower. He does have the Pekka once again in cycle. Pekka is gonna get quite some value. The good thing for our deck is that even though he has a Pekka, giant is still gonna make it. And the support troops we have most of the time will be able to DPS down, kill most of their counter push. Like for example here, the counter push is not that's scary. We do still need to be careful, but I think we should be fine. We can go with Evil Step here on defense. We have the guards as well to distract the Pekka, keeping our Prince alive. Prince is gonna help take care of the Goblin Machine. Mega Man is gonna go down. We can go with a giant here in the pocket to tank for the Prince. We can go with a miner on top of the Bomber, and that is gonna be a good game. So let's go, guys. This deck he is using is one of the most annoying, one of the strongest decks in the current meta, and as you guys can see, if you know how to play it, I would say it's a pretty easy W. So let's give him the good game and see you guys soon with game number 2. Okay guys, hopping into game number 2. As I said before, we're gonna be playing 2 matches with each deck. So that was game number 1 with the Giant Miner deck. We're gonna play 1 more match with the Giant Miner deck, and then we're gonna switch into deck number 2. So I think with the start right here, watching or seeing that he also has Dagger Dashes, I'm actually gonna start with a giant in the back. Could be a giant versus giant matchup, but I think with the Mega Man he might be using the, I don't know, it's gonna be Sparky. Okay, Sparky from the opponent here, which is actually going to be quite annoying. I think I would like to pressure right side here a little bit, just to force out some kind of elixir, and then afterwards we can hopefully defend this Sparky push without any problems. Guards against the Dark Prince are actually going to get quite some damage on top of the Dark Prince, so if he doesn't drop something in front of the Dark Prince, we should be able to just counter that with the Dagger Dashes. Let's go with the Phoenix here, and let's then afterwards have the Zap, Prince, or whatever ready if necessary, but looks like it's actually not going to be necessary because he's just gonna leave it. Okay, he's gonna go right side here with a mini Pekka Goblin Giant push. I think instead of overspending here, I would like to just let him kind of take my tower and then we focus on the counter push afterwards, because he just spent 10 elixir. We're gonna also spend a lot of elixir, but all of our troops are gonna be full HP. So unless he has something good against this Prince push, I don't think he's gonna be able to defend it. Well, we were able to hold on to our tower. So I think that's a very nice decision from us. I'm actually gonna go with a giant here in the pocket. Giant should be nice because I don't think he has that much elixir right now. I would have loved for the wizard to take care of the Mega Minion, but still overall, situation is looking very good for us. I think it's a good idea to protect our tower, so let's actually go with a Zap on top of the Dark Prince, making sure that the right side tower is not quite gonna go down yet. So once again, I have the wizard available. This time we do have the guards for a potential mini Pekka as well, so that is gonna be definitely helpful for us. Let's go with guards here as soon as we have the elixir. This way the Mega Man is also gonna get closer to the Goblin Giant. And look at the wizard, guys. I feel like wizard is low-key kind of an underrated card. In my opinion, it's a very strong card, and especially the evil wizard, I feel like it's actually very good because many situations, even if you're facing, for example, lightning, the shield prevents them from instantly going with lightning on top of the wizard. It often just gets a lot of value, and I feel like it's actually a really good evolution. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with Miner. Let's actually go with a Miner plus an Evil Zap here. Let's also go with arrows. I think we should be able to take care of the Mother Witch. We are gonna take care of the Sparky. We can go with a Giant here in the middle. Phoenix is still alive, Prince is still alive, and this is looking like another W with this Giant deck. I love this Giant deck, guys. I think it's my personal favorite deck. It doesn't necessarily has to be the best deck with the Evil Wizard, but definitely one of my personal favorites. So see you guys soon with deck number 2. Okay guys, for deck number 2, we're gonna be playing with Royal Giant, more of a quick cycle version in the current meta with a bunch of spam and bait type of cards like the Skeleton Barrel, Suspicious Bush, and just in general I feel like having double spell is actually kind of nice. We don't necessarily need a big spell when we have the Wizard to take care of big pushes. We have the Monk to reflect on some specific cards defensively and offensively as well. So I feel like this deck can perfectly be played with the Rage. If you do not like the fact that you don't have a big spell, you can also use this deck with a Fireball, with a Lightning. That is totally up to you guys, but in my opinion, in the current meta, I think I definitely prefer the Rage spell right now. So unfortunately, we don't have the best cycle here. I think I'm just gonna have to... Okay, let's go with guards, and let's also go with a Rage spell here. We are gonna take a little bit of damage. I was kind of doubting, hesitating, okay, what is the best play to do? And talking about bait, talking about spam, this guy is definitely using some kind of spam bait type of deck. So that is gonna be kind of helpful for us to have double spell. Even having double spell, you still often do have kind of a situation where it's awkward, but I think we can tank the damage here, and then I'm gonna focus on a big push with the Monk. Let's go with Monk here already. Let's kind of wait and see, okay, what is the opponent gonna do? He is gonna go with a Dark. I'm gonna go guards, and I'm gonna instantly pop the ability. I was not expecting him to have Golden Knight, so Golden Knight here is definitely gonna be very helpful with the dashing on top of everything. Lock is gonna clean it up as well, but I think overall we are still in a pretty okay spot, and seems to be lock bait, so it's not gonna be the version I was thinking about with Suspicious Bush, with like a bunch of spam and bait cards. I mean, he also has Goblin Gang, he also has really good spam cards, but it's not like the version I was thinking about. Okay, let's go with Electro Spirit to block his Fire Spirit. I think I'm gonna go with the Evil Wizard here in the back. Once again, I'm gonna have the Rage spell ready in case he does go with like a Goblin Gang aggressively, and I think he has the Evil Dark Goblin available, so we can wait a little bit, and then I can go with a Monk here at the bridge. He is definitely gonna pop his Golden Knight ability once again. He's also gonna go with a Lock. Let's go with a ability right now, trying to at least tank and allow the Wizard to kind of take care of the Golden Knight there. Nice. Okay, we're gonna take care of the Golden Knight very well. I think it's a good moment for us. Okay, let's go like this, and let's go like guards right here. It's always kind of awkward defending those double lane pushes, but I think we did a good job at logging the left side and then going guards on the right side lane, especially because the right side lane is a tower where we didn't really take any damage yet. So let's go with a Rage spell here. Let's go with a Lock as well. We didn't play a single Royal Giant yet, I know, but like with this type of Royal Giant decks, with the Monk, with a lot of pressure cards, I think it's very important to kind of find the right moment. So that is why I haven't played a single Royal Giant yet, guys. Okay, we are looking at a pretty good spot right now to potentially go with our first Royal Giant. Let's actually go with a Monk ability early to just directly take care of the Dark Goblin. Let's go with a Royal Giant here at the bridge as well. I would like to try and fish away the Golden Knight. If he does go with a Golden Knight, there you go. Let's have the Rage spell ready as well. He's probably gonna go with a Goblin Gang anytime soon, so let's go with a Rage spell kind of as a prediction. And we are finally gonna get the Royal Giant to lock in twice. And this is actually a good moment to go in for another Royal Giant. I feel like he overspent quite a bit. Let's go with a Lock here in the middle. Would have been better to also hit the cannon, but I didn't expect him to go with a cannon that far. In the middle, still a pretty good spot though to be in. And the Royal Giant is gonna get a connection, guys. Beautiful. Okay, looking pretty good, I would say. We do still need to be careful, but I think with the damage we just got with that Royal Giant, we are in a good spot right now. Let's see what he's gonna do. He's probably gonna try to go with like an early lock. There you go, there's the early lock. Let's have the Fisherman ready as well. Let's go with a ability with the Monk. Let's try to pull the Golden Knight in. Let's go with guards here, and let's go with a Royal Giant. Okay, lock in the middle for sure. That's gonna be a very nice lock. I think I'm gonna let the tower be. Go with the E-Spirit, and then I'm gonna Rage up the Royal Giant here. Rage plus Royal Giant is actually a crazy combo. I really like it because it just allows the Royal Giant to get some extra damaging. With the normal Royal Giant, it's a little bit more unlikely to get the damage. Okay, Fisherman for the Golden Knight. Lock on defense on the left side lane. We are looking very good, guys. Monk in the back here to get the 3-card cycle going, and unless something crazy happens, I don't really see how the opponent is gonna beat us here. I mean, we have a very, very good spot. We do need to be careful with the Golden Knight dash. Let's go with a Fisherman to block it at the bridge. Perfect timing right there. Let's go with a Wizard at the bridge here, trying to support the Monk a little bit. Nice, perfect Wizard. Wizard is going crazy right now. We can go with a Royal Giant at the bridge, and I think that is gonna be good game, guys. Let's go with a lock here. Let's go with a Rage spell. Let's go with Electro Spirit for the potential Goblin Gang he's gonna drop. And even if he doesn't go with a Goblin Gang, damage-wise, we are in a big advantage right now. So let's go with a Wizard here on defense. We do still need to be careful with the damage we can potentially take in the remaining 10 seconds, but I don't really see how he's gonna get that much damage, guys. We can go with a Rage spell here on defense. He is gonna pull the Golden Knight. He is gonna get the damage with the ability, but anyways, the ability is not gonna get the damage he needed to, how do you say, like make a comeback. Damage-wise, we are still up a little bit less than 1,822 HP difference, so still a very nice and solid victory. So nice, let's go, guys. Beautiful win. I think in a matchup like that, the Rage spell is definitely more helpful than having Fireball, but as I said before, if you guys want to use a big spell in the Royal Giant deck, feel free to do so. You don't have to use the same exact cards I am showcasing you in these decks. So see you guys soon with game number 4. Okay, let's go, guys. Hopping into game number 4. We're up against a guy called Vtor. Let's give him the good luck and let's see what he's gonna be running. So usually with Royal Giant, I think you already could kind of tell by game number 1, you do want to play kind of passive. You want to play more like reactive, because most of the time double elixir is where you're gonna get like most of your damage, and the big push you are looking for with like Monk plus the Wizard and other cards. So okay, this guy's already being quite aggressive. Ramride at the bridge, Zeps as well. He cycled the Barbell into us. Not sure what he's using, but this is looking like either Mega Knight, Inferno Dragon, which would be a really, that's gonna be an awkward matchup for us. And why do I say so? Because this deck doesn't really have anything against the Inferno Dragon. Like, the Inferno Dragon is gonna be our biggest enemy. We need to be really careful when we go in, for example, with the Royal Giant, and in general when we, kind of pressure. The good thing is that he did already spend his Mega Knight and he has Executioner. Okay. So Exi out of him, Exi, Zep. Hopefully we can pull the Exi. I think he already cycled back to Barbell, so we could maybe go with a early prediction. Oh, that was a nice try though. We should have gone even earlier with the Monk prediction, knowing that he was gonna go with a Barbell. Still an okay situation for us. Monk is actually gonna get a good hit onto the Execution, and he does go with a Ram Rider once again. In my opinion, quite aggressive, guys. I'm not sure what you guys think about this situation, but I think we can go in with a Royal Giant. He might go for Inferno Dragon, but still good spot for us to be in. I'm actually gonna Rage up the Wizard plus the Royal Giant just to get the maximum amount of damage out of the Royal Giant, and the Wizard is also gonna quickly take care of the Inferno Dragon, forcing out the Barbell as well. Wizard is gonna get one hit on the Barb. Overall situation damage wise looking pretty good right now. Okay, so Mega Knight Evolution, I think. Or does he have the normal Mega Knight? I didn't really pay attention to that, to be honest. I think, assuming that I personally would use the Mega Knight Evolution. I think he also has the Mega Knight Evolution, and then he has a lot of options though. Yeah, he does have the Evil Mega Knight. Okay, so Mega Knight out of cycle, no Barbell in cycle either. I think we can pressure here on the left side lane, guys. Especially if he is gonna kind of go all in, but realistically we should be able to have a good situation ourselves. Let's rage up everything here as well. Let's go with an Electro Spirit here afterwards, and honestly this might be a 3-crown for us. I mean, we have the Monk, we have the Royal Giant on the King Tower. This is gonna be a lot of damage for him. We could even go with a Monk ability, trying to kind of reflect on top of the Xe, reflect the towers as well. Wizard is still alive. We are gonna deal a lot of damage to his King Tower, and I think we can go in for a Royal Giant here. Realistically, he's not gonna have the Evil Mega Knight cycle. He will not be able to stop the Royal Giant from connecting to the tower. And we are gonna get the Rage to help the Royal Giant a little bit. And we are gonna get another victory. Let's go, guys. We are actually popping off with these Wizard evolution decks. In my opinion, Wizard is a great evolution. So I think you guys should definitely be happy that Wizard is one of the free evolutions. And by the way, I don't know if I mentioned it, but there's gonna be 4 weeks of 4 free evolutions. Like the first week is the Wizard, next week I think is Tesla. I think the other evolutions were Arches is one of them for sure, and then the 4th evolution I don't really remember, but that's actually really awesome and really cool from Clash Royale, giving away 4 evolutions during 4 weeks. So far 4-0. Let's see if we can get more victories with the final deck of today's video, which is this Hawk Cycle deck with the Evil Wizard, with the Giant Skeleton. More of a beatdown, not like that quick of a cycle, but still a really fun and really strong deck. Okay guys, hopping into game number 5 with the last deck of today's video, which is of course once again with the Evil Wizard, but this time more of a, I want to say quick cycle deck, but we do in the end of the day have Giant Skeleton, we do have the guards. It's not like that quick of a cycle deck. You can make it a little bit quicker if you do want to use the skeletons, by the way. In my opinion, guards is just a great card to have, counter to have in general. In this meta, there's still quite some boss bandits, and just in general, I feel like quite some cards which could get like kind of tricky, annoying if you do not have the guards. So Wizard might be able to get 1 hit. There you go. It's gonna splash the tower. With that damage, we can actually take care of the Musketeer. With the Earthquake, I think this guy has Balloon though, and Balloon I don't think is the best matchup for us. I mean, realistically, our only balloon counter we have is Wizard. Our building doesn't target air either. I think if the opponent plays it well here, he should definitely be able to break through our defense with the balloon, but let's see what happens, guys. I'm gonna go with the Ice Spirit like this. Hopefully the skeleton, no, I wanted the skeleton to go down, like go towards the mine and then go down with the splash damage. Okay, kind of awkward. Ice Spirit for me, that actually is gonna cause us to take a lot of damage, but it's okay. Let's go with Earthquake, let's go with a, or let's go with a Hawk Rider, let's go with the Earthquake for the bomb tower. That might be able to get 1 hit. Looks like he's forced to go with Snowball. Hawk Rider still a little bit of HP, not gonna be quite enough to break through, but damage-wise, that 1 skeleton which we took damage from is actually gonna end us causing to be down in damage, but we are, I think, so far doing an okay job. Okay, knowing that we just took quite some damage on the right side lane, we can afford taking the left side tower like the Musketeer. Let's go with a Giant Skeleton here. We do really need to be careful if he decides to pressure with like a balloon, but so far this guy's actually playing this very, very patiently. Like he's been very focused on the minor chip damage rather than actually going with like balloon pushes. Okay, Ice Spirit prediction for potential skeletons. Let's have the lock ready here as well. I think we're gonna see the evil skeletons sometime soon. Let's go with a lock. Let's go with an Earthquake. Hopefully we can take care of those evil skeletons, because the lock wasn't able to kill all of them, and man, skeletons are still alive. That is kind of awkward for us. Okay, let's go with guards here. Let's go with the cannon. He does have the evil Musketeer. He's probably gonna snipe it, right? Yeah, he is gonna snipe the cannon. That is exactly what I'm talking about. That I do not like this matchup. Hopefully the balloon is not gonna connect, but with the snowball, it is definitely gonna get a connection. And what an unfortunate matchup we have right here, guys. I mean, I don't want to make any excuses, but I definitely think that the matchup is gonna, be really difficult here. Okay, Giant Skeleton is gonna take care of the Musketeer. Let's go with a Hawk Rider. The sad part about this matchup is that the Earthquake is also not the best building against the bomb tower. Like the bomb tower is actually really good against Hawk Rider. Even though we Earthquake it, it's still very difficult for a Hawk Rider to break through. Okay, he's gonna go like that. Let's go with, I think, an Ice Spirit here, cannon up high. Let's go with a Wizard off to the side, and hopefully that's gonna be enough to stop the balloon from connecting. Do we still have a chance at winning? I guess we still have a chance at winning. Is it gonna be easy? No, not at all. Especially damage-wise, like we need to get damage, and there's not really a way of us like outcycling the opponent, and he can definitely outcycle us like he is doing right now. So let's try to somehow still defend this. He's getting kind of aggressive. Let's go with the Evil Wizard here up high. He's gonna snowball as well offensively. Nice Musketeer, but it's not gonna snipe away the Wizard directly, and overall situation is actually not looking that bad for us right now. Let's go with the Earthquake offensively with the Hawk Rider. Wizard is gonna get quite some chip damage on the left side tower. The bomb tower plus snowball combo is just so good against our Hawk Rider, to the point where I really don't think that we can break through his defense. Even though we are holding on defensively ourselves, we also somehow need to get the damage. So I don't know how we are gonna do that. Let's go with a Wizard though. Maybe I can try to make a play with like a Hawk Rider in the back, trying to outcycle him, somehow getting to the tower, like trying to cycle multiple Hawk Riders, but it's not gonna be easy at all, guys. Okay, let's cycle Wizard here. He has double Musketeer. The fact that we can't kill the Musketeer is also kind of awkward here. Okay, let's go with another Hawk Rider. Let's go with a lock here left side. He does have the evil Musketeer. He is gonna be forced to go with the evil Musketeer right side. Nice. Do you think we can still somehow break through and win this? Wait, that would actually be insane. Look at the giant skeleton push. We have the wizard here as well. Let's go with a lock offensively. Wait a second. Imagine. Wait a second. I'm gonna ignore the musketeer. We have so many guards right now. Wizard is gonna lock onto the tower. Wait. I think we actually got it, guys. 15 seconds left, but the wizard and the Hog Rider are gonna connect. Let's go. Oh my god, what an insane comeback. There you just saw the power of the big push with the giant skeleton, with the wizard, the fact that the barbell doesn't kill the evil wizard as well. Such a huge interaction for us. At some point we had like 6 guards, giant skeleton, wizard, Hog Rider, so many troops on the field, so far 5-0, and at this point, whatever happens, guys, I'm gonna be very happy. We are pushing up quite a bit, already at 2,859 medals, and we started today's video at 2,711 medals. So whatever happens, I'm gonna be super happy with the result of today's video. I'm gonna try and do my best to secure the last W here as well with this Hog Rider deck, but man, that was a crazy match to win. Such a difficult matchup as well, in my opinion, because the fact that we can't really defend those balloons, we only have wizard, just makes it, yeah, really kind of difficult for us. Okay, let's go with a giant skeleton here to block the ice spirit, block the skeleton. It's also gonna eventually take care of the miner, and this seems to be a miner, either poison or miner rocket deck. And oh, he has the mighty miner though. Mighty miner is actually gonna be kind of good against our deck because we don't have a direct reset besides the lock. Good thing is that here the mighty miner is gonna go down quite quickly. Could have maybe tried to go with an earthquake there on top of the cannon, but I think in the first kind of part of the match, it's better to just leave it for now. Do we go with a Hog Rider now? I guess we can go with a Hog Rider knowing that the cannon is out of cycle. Let's see how he's gonna defend the Hog Rider. He's forced to go with a rocket. Okay, so we already know that he has rocket. He has mighty miner. He has lock, quick cycle. Interesting matchup here. I think it's gonna be kind of similar to the balloon matchup, where we need to try and somehow like overwhelm the opponent with like a big giant skeleton push. The problem is that the mighty miner is gonna be very helpful against him though. Okay, let's go with a giant skeleton here. I'm gonna go with an ice spirit to block his ice spirit. Ice spirit is also gonna freeze the miner to prevent most of the damage left side lane. And honestly, going double lane for miner is never really ideal. So I think it's okay for us to kind of like switch up the damage, or like, how do you say, divide it. Okay, let's go with earthquake here. Let's go with a lock on top of the mighty miner as well. How is he gonna defend the giant skeleton wizard combo without having the mighty miner available right now? He's gonna be forced to go with a miner defensively. Very awkward spot for him to be in. And let's quickly go with a Hog Rider at the bridge right here to try and either force out, I wanted to say the rocket, but looks like he actually cycled back to cannon. So well played by him. Very quick cycle from him. He has lock, ice spirit, skeletons, bunch of cheap elixir cost guard, and also the fact that he has a champion allows him to cycle even quicker. Okay, let's go with a giant skeleton here. Let's have the cannon ready. He's definitely gonna try a miner, I think, to the left side. No, instead he goes with a rocket. Okay, so he's actually gonna rocket the giant skeleton. That is not a bad play, but giant skeleton doesn't die completely here. Okay, let's go with an earthquake as well. Let's go with a Hog Rider at the bridge. No cannon in cycle quite yet. I'm not sure if he's gonna cycle back. He's gonna go rocket. Hog Rider doesn't make it. Wizard is gonna still be alive. Wizard's gonna get one. Is gonna get 2 shots on the tower. Huge, guys. Huge damage right there with the normal wizard. We're gonna cycle. Ah, he had Goblin Gang. What? He had a Goblin Gang saved all this time. That is interesting. Evil Wizard in the back. That is the good thing about having Evil Wizard. He cannot rocket the Evil Wizard because it would only take care of the shield. So knowing that he has rocket, I actually want to go with a Hog Rider kind of in a different spot. Let's go with earthquake right now as well. He is gonna go rocket still, but hopefully he misses a little bit of the push. Let's go with a lock here offensively. Hog Rider is not gonna make it. Wizard is still alive. He's gonna be forced to go with a miner defensively, and this is a very close match so far. Okay, Wizard once again. He is gonna cycle his lock. I wonder if we should go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with giant skeleton here. Let's go with a cannon here as well, and hopefully we can get back to the Hog Rider. Okay, nice. Very good ice spirit freezing or like resetting the mighty miner. I think he has a Goblin Gang, so let's go with a lock prediction. He is gonna go with a cannon instead, so well played by him. And once again, a very close match, guys. I think at this point, anyone can take the W. Let's go with a guards prediction. We are not gonna catch the miner. Nice placement by him. And I think it's time for us to once again go in the back, but I'm gonna cycle the wizard first. This way he cannot rocket it instantly. Okay, he's gonna go with a mighty miner. Let's go with a giant skeleton like this. Knowing that he has rocket, I don't really wanna go into the rocket like right away. So let's actually first go with a cannon here, kind of sniping his cannon. Let's go with the Ice Spirit as well. Let's go with a Hawk Rider, and I think he's back to another cannon. So let's actually go with an Earthquake instead of trying to like lock prediction. But man, this is a rough situation to be in. Guards this time are gonna catch the miner. That is really good for us. Let's go with a Wizard here as well. We are in triple elixir right now, so we might be able to try and get something going, but this is definitely, yeah, not easy at all. Okay, Ice Spirit here. Let's go with a Hawk Rider. Let's go with a Earthquake offensively against the cannon. He's probably gonna... Okay, he's gonna go with a rocket. Wait, he missed the rocket though. He actually missed the rocket on the Hawk Rider. Oh my god, that is huge, guys. Hawk Rider is gonna make it to the tower. Wizard is not splashing the tower, but still so much damage, and the giant skeleton bomb even made it to the tower. What an amazing video. 6-0. Pushing up like crazy, guys. We actually managed to get so many medals in today's video. We went all the way from 2,711 medals to 2,887 medals. So that is actually insane. What a nice push. I'm telling you guys, Evil Wizard, in my opinion, is actually kind of underrated. Super fun card, super fun decks, Hawk Cycle. Not that quick of a cycle, but it still cycles pretty good. Then we have the Royal Giant double small spell, and then we have the Giant also double spell, but with the Miner, with the Prince. I don't even know what is my favorite deck, but I would say that the Giant is probably my personal favorite out of these three. So that is gonna be it for me for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to smack the like button. If not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.